Hey butterflies! How y'all doing? I hope that you all are enjoying your day so far, having a great weekend. It is Saturday. So I am coming to you guys face all natural, no makeup on, because I really didn't feel like getting ready because I didn't do much today. So this is how I am usually. Oh, so lovely. Yes. Okay, moving on. We won't talk about the fact I don't got, not even any eyeliner on, but I'm all right with it. So moving on, I just wanted to come to you, do a check-in video, what's been going on in my life since I haven't posted a video since probably like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And I wanted to answer a few questions that some people have written in on my Instagram and have also sent me in messages. So I figured if they were wondering them, you may be wondering them too. So instead of just sending them private messages back, respond to you guys as well so you know the answers. So before I check in, I will start with those questions. All right, so the first one was, how old are we? Steph and myself. I'm 28. Stephanie's 26. Yes, I did get myself a PYT, a little pretty young thing. And she'll remind you guys all the time that I'm so much older than her by 2 years. What are our zodiac signs? I'm a Gemini. If you're a Gemini too, let me know, because we are the best sign that's out there. Stephanie's sign is a Capricorn. Womp, womp, womp. Capricorns. Yeah. Okay, I guess it is almost Capricorn season, like tomorrow. So I guess I'll give you guys some love and whatever. What else do we have? How long have we been together? We are going on 3 years. When did I first know that I liked women? I believe I knew a lot earlier in my life than it really dawned on. When I look back now, I'd probably say I probably really started to figure it out when I was about 15, 16. But when I was comfortable with exploring if that was true or not, it was probably about freshman year of college, so 19, 18, 19, around there. That's pretty much. And that was also around the time that I came out. So yeah, mush that all together. Mix it up. Make a pot. Coming out stories. Oh yeah, we still haven't done that. We will. Promise. What else? What else? What else? Oh, do I still have a relationship with God after coming out? I do have a video about that, being Christian and being gay. So if you want to check it out, go ahead. Go check it out. But yes, I still have a relationship with God. I did actually stop going to church for a little bit after coming out because there was a lot of stuff, and I'll explain that more in my full coming out story that I'll do for you guys. But I stopped going to church, but I did not stop my relationship with God. So at this point in my life, almost a decade later, after that experience, I am more spiritual, I would say, than religious. I will always have a relationship with God. I love God. It's who I am. So it's not really a different part of myself. But am I okay with all things religious that go on? Not necessarily. But yes, me and God, we cool. We cool. And how do you change your hair so much? So, as y'all know, sometimes I come to y'all with color in my hair, without it, with my natural hair. That's not this. That's not all mine. If you thought it was, shh, it's not. But yeah, I just have my little tricks of the trade. I talk about it in some of the videos. Lots of different things women can do, from half wigs, lace fronts, extensions, dyeing their hair, and rocking out with just their natural hair. And I do all of it. I love my hair the way it naturally is, and I like kind of doing some new things as well. So that's why probably in every video you're like, what the heck? This was just a week later and you have a completely new hairstyle. That's why I just get bored. It must be the Gemini in me. I don't know, but I get bored. So I have to change it up. So yeah, so there we go. Feel free to ask whatever questions and we'll answer it. And if we don't want to, then we won't. That easy. It's all good. Now, check in. Yeah, so what's been going on? I just wanted to check in and come and talk to you guys because my phone is broken, and that's how I make most of my videos. That's how I kind of follow myself and stuff around and give you guys little clips of our lives. But no, my iPhone wants to be broke and my speaker doesn't want to work, so it can't record sound. So it sounds like a muffled under the water Little Mermaid theme, and that ain't cool. So I just want to say thank you to my cat Ray, who knocked it off of a shelf and had it crack all through the back. But I did want to come talk to you guys because it is almost the... Are you serious? Are you really... Oh my goodness. Are you really just gonna get on the laptop like that? Crazy? Where'd they do that at? Oh, everywhere, because it's a cat. Anyways, I am sorry about that. That is a mess. Okay, so it's the holiday time, and I just wanted to kind of share some of my thoughts. I'm very, very excited. I love Christmas. This year, Steph and I are not going to be spending it with our parents like we usually do. So that's going to be really, really weird, and it's a little upsetting because my two nephews, who are babies, 3 and 1, are not going to be there. And it's so much more fun when you have kids around. But Steph and I are going to try something new. Our life is in Florida now, so we're going to try to rock it out and just come up with some new traditions, as my sister said, get your own life. So that's what we're going to do because we're saving money for other things that we kind of need right now. So that's something that's a little different. If you know how that feels, give me some tips on the first time you had Christmas without your family, if you're someone who usually does, because that's kind of new to me. Although Steph is my family, it's still just a little bit of a new situation. So that's going on. And then the other day, probably a few days ago, I get a call. My mom's in the hospital all the way up in Delaware, and you know me here in Florida, freaking out. I'm calling everybody. My grandmother in Jersey, my sister who's in Delaware, my stepfather. I'm like, what is going on? Nobody kind of knew. I'm the one telling them first. So I was freaking out. She's doing a lot better, but it is really, really hard when you're so far away from the people that you care about and you can't be there as soon as possible or as quickly as you would like. And on top of that, tickets wanted to be like $500. I would have paid it. I would have paid it if I didn't get calls back from my grandmother saying she was on her way down there and she would keep me updated and posted on what was going on. And if things were worse, I was going to make it happen no matter what, even though the money, you know, it's kind of tight right now. I was going to make it happen because that's my mommy. But they told me that the doctor said she was doing better, and so now, you know, she's just about to leave. So it's Thursday. Right now it's Saturday. So she's been there for a couple of days. And yeah, I need her to chill out. My mom is a rock star. She's a hustler. And by that, I mean, like, she owns her own business. She works really hard. She's always worked really hard. She needs to tone it down. So, Mommy, if you are watching, which I know you are because you watch all my videos, tone it down. Because I don't need any more calls like that stressing my life out. Okay? No more, please. So, yes, I'm glad she's okay. It would have been a crazy holiday time if she was not. So for you guys, I don't know, like everybody says life is too short or you never know what's going to happen. And I truly, truly stand by that and truly believe it. So I think that people need to have all their ish in order so that they don't ever sit there holding grudges or saying, you know what, maybe I'll talk to them later or next week or I'm going to give it some time, because sometimes you don't know how much time is there. And I would just really, really say that, especially now around the holiday time when you might be feeling a little bit more warm and fuzzy than other times of the year, just if it's something important and it's somebody you care about, just let it go. Let it go. Please let it go, because sometimes the kind of things that we hold grudges for or the kind of things that we think we can save till the next day is not always things that we can actually save, and you never know what's going to happen. So I urge you and suggest to you, if any of that's going on in your life, maybe you'd consider, and I'm not talking about like crazy trifling ratchet people who maybe don't need to be in your life anymore. I'm talking about something that's a miscommunication or something that can be fixed if somebody takes, you know, the first step, and it can be something that can make it better. So that's what I'm talking about. Those people, those important people that are supposed to be in your lives. So yeah, that was my little rant or tidbit of information. What else is going on? Steph, she just received, I guess, I don't know what they call it. I didn't even know what anything that had to do with law was before I met Steph. I knew what an attorney was. I didn't know any of the ways of going through law school and all these new terms and bar and MPREs. I didn't know any of that. So I'm still learning, but she just received something in the mail. I think it's like the oath or something that she can take in and get sworn in by a judge. And that's it. Then I have myself a full-time practicing certified attorney. So that's exciting. We needed that for this Christmas. Bump in pay? Yes, please. We could use that. That would be great. So that's going on. I'm still on break, working, doing me. I'm hoping maybe for Christmas family wants to give me some money to go towards a new camera, like an actually good camera that I could record videos on, not just my phone. And if not, I'm just gonna have to stop being so cheap and I'm just gonna have to pay for the speaker because I can't be making videos on the laptop all the time because I like to take you guys with me and I can't take a laptop with me everywhere. So hopefully that will be fixed within the next week or two and I can restart that. I hope that you guys all have a very, 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 very happy holiday and can't wait for the new year. So hopefully I'll be talking to you guys before then. Yeah, rock it out. Have a great, great holiday. Deuces.